Okay, so yesterday, or last lesson, we talked about these 30, 60, 90 triangles and this 1, 45, 45, 90 triangle. So the red one, whoa, the blue one are both 30, 60, 90s, and then the green one is a 45, 45, 90. What's important here, and I'll just label these angles before we go any further here. So the red angle here, this one is 60 degrees. The green one is 45 degrees. And the blue one is 30 degrees. What's important here is that we worked with these triangles where the hypotenuse was each 1, and then we found these missing sides. So we found that side and this side, and we used that to define the coordinate of each of these 3 spots on this kind of quarter circle here. So these were the coordinates. These are going to prove to be very, very important in the future. So this is why. I'm introducing to you today the unit circle. The word unit means 1 typically. So the unit circle is a circle that has radius 1. So the distance from the center, which is at 0, 0, to the edge of the circle at any spot is 1. The radius is 1. If I think about the angles that I can create using this unit circle, there are a lot of them. There's this one, there's this one, there's this. Oh, look, that looks like those 30, 60, 90s and that 45, 45, 90 that we talked about yesterday. So that's on purpose. Some vocabulary is this spot right here is called the initial side of an angle. And then the spot where we go to is called the terminal side of an angle. So if we think about what an angle looks like, we can start here and go 30 degrees to get to this spot. We can start here and go to 45 to get here. We can start here and go 60 or go 90 or go 180, etc. So the whole point here is we are going from the initial side at all angle measures. And so now this unit circle represents all the angles between 0 and 360 degrees. So if we think about 360 degrees would be all the way around the circle. And so we're representing all of those possibilities. Notice that I'm always moving counterclockwise. So I'm always starting at this at this initial side right here, and I'm moving counterclockwise around the circle. We'll see in a little bit what a negative angle means, but these are all these positive angles. So this is a positive 30-degree angle. This is a positive 45-degree angle. And this is a positive 60-degree angle. If I continue along here, this would be 90. This would be 180. Halfway in between 180 and 90 is 135 degrees. A third of the way would be 120. This would be 150. So what I'm doing here is I'm just labeling these angles, but I'm trying to do it in sort of a systematic way. So if we think about, I'm going to do a little highlighting here. So I'm going to do these. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. If you look at those are all evenly spaced. And what I'm doing is I'm going by 30 degrees at a time. So each of these little parts here are 30 degrees. And so I know that I'm getting messy with my diagram, but I'm okay with that. If I go another 30 degrees, then I get to 210. Whoops, 210. If I go another 30 degrees, I go to 240. This is 270. This would be 300. Notice I'm skipping those middle ones, and then this would be 330. And this would be, well, either 0 or 360. So I'm going to leave 2 options there. Now, if we go back and do going by 45s, that would be here 45, and then 90, and then 135, and then 180, and then 225, and then 270, and then 315, and then 360. So all of these are also 45s. Okay. So I've gone by 30s and I've gone by 45s from 0 to 360. Those are the angle measures going counterclockwise from the initial side to the terminal side. Initial side to the terminal side. On the next slide, there's going to be a GIF that shows up right here. I couldn't get it to do it on the video for some reason, so you'll just have to switch to the next slide. The next slide is going to show you how we look at what a radian is. A radian is a new way to measure an angle. So watch that GIF first, and then I'll go to the next part of this video.